that we didn't send our seniors out in a better way. Thought both those guys competed hard tonight. Certainly were very productive, but we didn't make enough threes again. We haven't shot the ball from three well in the last 3 games. Offensively, besides that, I thought our efficiency was pretty good. But defensively, we had a hard time guarding them in the second half. I thought they did a better job of attacking. Thought we got whistled for a few fouls that probably got our guys a little tentative. And I thought some of the free throws gave them some confidence. And that combined with some missed layups and some missed 3-point shots that you got to make when teams are packing it in. I think that's for a long night.
Questions, Coach?
Seemed like the seniors really wanted to put the team on their back and win on their senior night.
Yeah, I mean they've played pretty well most of the year. They really have. I think Book has pretty much played like tonight almost every night. I think Milt's had some nights where he maybe hasn't shot it as well, but I thought he did a better job of finishing some plays around the basket. Boston College isn't the biggest team, but so I thought he did a better job of doing that, and he did a good job on the defensive boards again.
And DeMarcus is, I guess, the other guy that played pretty well tonight. He's another guy that won't be playing home games here for a couple years, I guess.
Yeah, he scored it better, which was good to see. We we missed KJ a little bit because we just don't have another wing shooter, wing scorer, and I thought he was aggressive, and in the first half I thought he got to the paint like 4 times and made 1 out of 4, but he kept getting good shots. In the second half he made a 3 and finished a couple, which was good to see. Unfortunately, Roper and Filer really didn't make a lot of shots today. And as the game wore on, Boston College really tried to pack it in even more, I thought, a little bit later. We did a pretty good job of getting it to Book at certain times. Had a harder time in the first half, and I thought we did a better job sometimes in the second. And then late, I thought they did a better job of packing it in, and some of those guys had to make a few shots. We just didn't make them again.
Coach, can you talk about your seniors? I heard you talking about them out there. I mean, they kind of bridge the gap from sort of one system to the other when, as you said, they could have left.
Yeah, and that's a very difficult time. The end of your freshman year in college, and even your sophomore year. Those are the 2 times when you probably are most likely to transfer because you can still play, the same amount of years or more years somewhere else, and that's when people are kind of in your ear for it. And you don't always have your roots as firmly planted as when you're a junior or something of that nature. I'm certainly unbelievably happy that those guys decided to stay, and think they've improved as players. And I'm disappointed for them that we don't have a junior class, we don't have a senior guard, we don't have an upperclassman guard. It's maybe a little more polished and a little more seasoned, and just to kind of go with them a little bit and help them. They've had to play with some young guys out there that have made some mistakes, and they've never complained about it. They've continued to come in and grind and work, and and unfortunately tonight is a little bit of an example of that. Although I thought our perimeter guys did some good things. They just missed a couple layups, and they missed some open shots from 3 that you need to make 1 or 2 more. Like it sounds silly, but it's a bunch of these games are just 1 or 2 3-point shots from being completely different. And we just consistently, we make 3, we make 4, we make 4. We just have to do better.